Back to another video today is the day. Today's the day, y'all. Today's the day that I talk about my truth, my experience for the past 3 years. Before I start off this video, do y'all like my hair? No, I'm just joking, but I did get some new product and I kind of like how it looks right now. Before I start off this video, I do want to say that the things that I'm going to say, I am not trying to slander anybody. I'm just trying to speak from my experience and my thoughts in this experience, show proof of things that I can show proof of. I just feel like this video is so long overdue and it is 2019, and I said before that I was going to stop talking about it in 2019, but I feel like it is eating me alive. It is making me go crazy. I see things online about me and I see lies, and it makes me really... What's up, y'all? Welcome back on this. I do have proof that she confirmed it though, so I will definitely be putting that on the screen while I'm talking about it. Did cheat on me when well, I'm not going to consider this cheating because technically we weren't together. We were dating, but we weren't like in a physical, like, real relationship. We were just dating, which I don't really get the difference, but because I call it talking, like when you're just like messing with somebody but not in a relationship, but some people call it dating, so I'm gonna just say dating. So yeah, we were dating, and around July she had called me one day and basically said that she was cheating on me. Well, not cheating on me, like I said, not cheating on me, but cheating on me. Cheating but not cheating. She told me that she was still talking to her ex. She said she was still having sex with her ex. She was still with her ex all the time. She told me about when she went to Disney World with her. She told me when she was going to Disney World that she was going with her family and she didn't want to be on the phone and stuff while she was out there. I just believed her and I just thought that she was going out there with her family. But then when she told me that she cheated on me, proof on this, I do have proof that I forgave her and I kind of just moved past the situation, and yeah. But all that happened while we weren't dating. We weren't official yet because that was around like July of 2015. So then she asked me out on September 15th, 2015. I was really excited. I was happy. I was not expecting it at all. It was filmed. We were doing like a Q&A or something and she asked me out. It was all good from there. Like, she took me to California for the first time in like years, which I appreciated so much. And then a month later, in October, on Sweetest Day, she went to Fort Wayne with her best friend. Since I forgave her and I kind of just moved past the situation, and yeah. But all that happened while we weren't dating. We weren't official yet because that was around like July of 2015. So then she asked me out on September 15th, 2015. I was really excited. I was happy. I was not expecting it at all. It was filmed. We were doing like a Q&A or something and she asked me out. It was all good from there. Like, she took me to California for the first time, and like Snapchat was public. My Twitter's public. My Instagram, I think, was the only one that was private. So I was just like confused on why she was saying I was using her. She was the one that suggested if we could make a YouTube together. So then one day, like when we were back cool, I guess. I don't even know if we were back cool. I just know that she asked for my Instagram password and I gave it to her. And she made my page public and I ended up getting like 10K subscribers. She changed my password once. So I was like, why are you changing my password? Like, give me my password back to my social medias. So she wouldn't give me back my password, and then she made my page public, basically. So then I was like, give me back my stuff. Give me back my password. Give me back my password. And she's just like, no, you only want it because you got all these followers now and blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't even because of that. It was because it was my Instagram, and it was my Instagram. I just wanted my password back. Honestly, after that, she made me delete all my social media. She deleted my Instagram on her own. She made me delete Snapchat and Twitter. She made me delete my Facebook. I just couldn't have any social media. And that was the start of me not having social media back in 2016. Because when she made me do that, I told her my Snapchat was public, my Twitter's public, my Instagram, I think, was the only one that was private. So I was just like confused on it. So then in the middle of that all happening, us breaking up and arguing and blah, 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 she had flew back to Indiana for a day and was basically like, I'm coming to get all the shit I got you. All the shoes, purses, and clothes that she got me, she wanted back. So she came to my house with her best friend, and I had my 2 other best friends there because I didn't want her to try to pull up and gang up on me. So she had her little gang and I had my gang. And I ended up hiding the stuff because I was like, she's not taking this from me. Like, no, she's not taking it. So I ended up just giving it to her just so she could leave because we were like just getting into it. So I was like, okay, just take the shit and leave. Bye. I don't even care. So she gave it to her best friend. She had her best friend's brother try to sell it on social media. She just got rid of it. So then, honestly, after that, we ended up making up. And we ended up getting back together, and we made a video that said like, why we broke up or whatever the case was at that point, because we were on social media about it, so we kind of just wanted to make a video clearing everything up on it. So then in the middle of that all happening, us breaking up and arguing and blah blah blah, she had flew. I paid for half of everything. I went to every single appointment. I was very active in the process. I just knew, like, I don't know, I just got like this different feeling like I'm actually gonna be a mother. So I just felt way different than before. Like at first I wasn't thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a mom. I was kind of just thinking like, I'm gonna be the girlfriend and blah 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 blah. But then at that point I was like, okay, well, I actually want to be a mom now. So I just put all my time and effort into it. Like I just really showed interest in it, and I showed that I wanted to be in his life. She did name his middle name after me, and she did get a white sperm donor so that he can also look like me. So then we found out she was pregnant. I'm gonna put a clip right here of my excitement, because this was pure excitement. I don't think I knew she was recording. I don't know, but still, this was like a pure reaction in moments. Like I was extremely happy. Because it was our first time. We just paid like a bunch of money for this to happen. I was really excited that she was pregnant. It was really exciting. And the day before that, we had went to the movies, and I paid for half of everything. I went to every single appointment. I was very active. I feel like when Dominic was first born, I went through postpartum depression. If some of you do not know, I'm going to put a little article up here, and I will put the link to. Not only the biological parent can get postpartum, and I was in denial about it for about 4 months. I could just tell like the energy that I thought I was gonna have wasn't there with him. Even though Dominic was attached to me more at the beginning, like the connection that I thought was gonna be there wasn't. It doesn't mean that I didn't take care of him or that I didn't take care of the things that needed to get done. I woke up every 2 hours to feed him for about 4 months, until I actually brought it to her about me being in denial and like me noticing that I wasn't really attached to him like I wanted to be. And that was about 4 months in when I did that. I did wake up with him every 2 hours for 4 months until I told her that. And then when I told her that, we started to switch off and stuff, because that's when I started to realize like I'm going to be more active and I'm going to make sure I get everything done. I did still change his diapers. I did still feed him. I feel like when Dominic was first born, it wasn't like all these feelings were still involved and we just broke up and I just moved on. Like no, like I definitely was like checked out of the relationship way before we broke up. So that's the reason I said yeah. But I don't ever recall her asking me if she was an easy person to get over, and I know I did not say yes to that. I said yes to her asking me if she was 100% over me. I just felt like I was checked out because, like I said, like the bond wasn't there, and she just wouldn't change certain things that I didn't like about her. So like I was just really checked out at that point. Then she proceeded to tell me that she thought our son would be better off without her, and she also told me that I was the reason she wanted to kill herself, which I don't think that's something you tell somebody, regardless if she thought that or not. Which after she did tell me that she didn't feel that way, so I don't know why she said that to me. I think it was just trying to hurt me, but I don't know, I just feel like that's not something you say to anybody or just play with. Like I just don't like when people play around with like suicide. It really bothers me when people talk about it. It wasn't like all these feelings were still involved and we just broke up and I just moved on. Like no, like I definitely was like checked out of the relationship way before we broke up. What am I trying to say? I know it's harder to adopt a kid when you are a same-sex couple and you're not married, because honestly just looked it up the other day, like more information on it, and it's either you have to be married or she'd have to give her rights up as a parent for me to adopt him. I did try at first. I tried to call a couple places, but a lot of places like didn't deal with stuff like that. So I was just having trouble and kind of stopped because I just didn't think it would come down to the situation where I'd have to have him adopted. The allegations about Jamila being around Dominic, that is not true. He has never been around her. She's never seen him. He's never seen her. They've never been 50 feet in between each other. Like they've never been around each other. So she would just tell me like, God told me that she's been around him, so just tell me the truth. Like she never like said any proof or anything that could prove that they were around each other. I told her I wouldn't do that, and I won't, because that's just like, it just